Look, we are living a very special moment in the world. And this very special moment, we need more than ever to accelerate European strength, European unity. And this creates a huge momentum for enlargement, certainly to Ukraine, to Moldova, to Georgia, if they wish, but also for the Western Balkans. And the Western Balkans present their intentions to join the European Union before. They started before. And it's not a competition. But my wish is that all of them, all of the 6 Western Balkan countries, could move as soon as possible to conclude these negotiations, to deliver on reforms, to accomplish the criteria. And this is not just about ticking box, it's also about change the way that we work, sometimes change the mentality. Sometimes it's not easy. I know, I came from a country who have accession only 40 years ago, and I know that continue to be sometimes hard, but this is the way. And now I visit this week Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, Montenegro, North Macedonia, and I'm here now in Albania, and all in these 6 countries, in spite of all the difficulties, a lot of sometimes bilateral problems, sometimes historical problems. All of these countries have a common wish to join the European Union and turn the page. And what I'm saying to all these countries is, look, you can believe in the European Union. We have a clear political will in the European Council. We have a clear commitment from the European Commission. Then this is the right moment to deliver on this, and then we need to use this momentum. I remember very well some years ago, we came here to Tirana and listened. Edi Rama said, look, guys, nobody believes anymore that we will one day join the European Union. It takes so many times that nobody believes anymore. But what the different countries have done in the past 2 years, and how the European Union changed on the past 2 years, changed completely the mood. And for sure, Edi Rama now believes in what he didn't believe 2 years ago. And this means that it's possible. And for me, I cannot, even when I try, to forget the Western Balkans, because every day when I enter in my office, I look for a can of Coca-Cola with a special design from Edi Rama. It's a very symbolic can of Coca-Cola, not just because it has a special design of Edi Rama, but because when I visit him some years ago in my former capacity, he offered to me a book from a wonderful, a great Albanian writer. It was the Portuguese edition of Freedom from Leia Pai. And I read the book between the trip between Albania and Lisbon. And I became passionate by this book. I know she's writing now a second one. And it's a wonderful novel to understand the history of this country and the history of the Balkan countries. And that's the reason because I offer my Christmas gift to the leaders last Christmas is precisely this book of Leapai. And one of the most symbolic moments of this novel is when the people dispute the can of Coca-Cola, because what the can of Coca-Cola represents in the time when Albania was isolated, a part of the rest of the world. And when I enter in my office and I see this can, I remember this is our mission, is to push, to put an end in this isolation and to conclude the unity of our European family.